Hi everyone, this is Poor Man Gamer and welcome to another episode of our journey through the Gold League. In the last video I made a mistake thinking that, oh, we got out of the Gold League. Well, it turns out we didn't. It's actually 1900 that we need to go. So right now I'm using a very basic starting deck for those of you who haven't followed me so far. Rifleman, Missile Squad, Shockwave Troopers, all of the basics, nothing really special. I've leveled them up as the credits allow, otherwise I haven't really done too much else with them. I just want to show you guys that even by using these very basic units, it is possible for you to advance and rank up very quickly. The key right now is to micro your units properly to make sure that you always capture the missiles. If the scenario allows and you can rush the opponent's harvesters, then obviously that's even better. The reason is because a lot of people love their tech units, especially in the early game. If you are able to cripple their economy or slow them down while keeping the missile count going all the time, it puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the opponent, and it favors a deck like this where if the match gets prolonged and the opponent is able to build up their Tiberium and build up their economy, then it really doesn't leave you much margin for error, because chances are we are going to lose that game if that happens. These units will not stand up to tech units for the most part. So as I can see here, this map isn't very big. For the Tiberium is quite far away. I'm actually just going to send a rifleman out to scout to see what he's building. So he's obviously got a barrack. Let's see what else he has. Again, folks, we want to keep this missile count going. So that's exactly what we're doing here. I purposely pulled it off. So we're going to walk around, keep that missile count up, keep that missile count up to keep the pressure on him. We're actually going to send a shockwave troop up. We're going to let that rifleman squad die. That's not really a big deal. He sent out his Lieutenant Armstrong very early on in the game. Now there's going to be a big cooldown before he's able to do anything. This is where I start pressuring him. I'm going to force him to send his troop up. And we got that first missile. We've got 4 shockwave troopers right now. I'm actually going to send both of them over because it's just a Predator tank. I'm not really afraid of him doing anything with it against my shockwave troopers. I'm actually going to try to rush his base with shockwave troopers of all things. We'll build our own Predator tank. The reason I sent him a shockwave trooper there is because this guy doesn't seem like the kind of player who cares about microing. One more Predator tank should take care of him. We'll send another shockwave troop out. That one shockwave troop would take him out. I'm actually going to hold off from killing him. I don't want to kill him yet at this stage, because all it's going to take is one shot. So why bother? Oh no, somebody killed him anyway. That's okay.
Defense online.
We're going to send that shockwave trooper over because it's just going to help us hold that tile. We're going to need another pit bull there. I didn't see the orcas. We're going to see if we can try to get all 3 tiles here, folks. I don't know why he's running away. So this is a very poor instructional video. But holding tiles, I guess, is the lesson here. You notice he does have higher level Predator tank. He's pretty aggressive with his air units. And yeah, I was really hoping that match wouldn't play out the way it did. But anyway, let's continue. So a lot of times people like to use the rhinos. I'm actually going to reinsert my Talon there. So the Rhino is effective, I find, in the next league over, after the goal I believe is called the Platinum League. In the next level, as the units I encounter are much stronger and it's much easier to be completely outranked, Right now, Shockwave against Shockwave, I've got a level 6 Shockwave against other level 6 Shockwaves, is really who has the first tile advantage. The first fire advantage, as in if you get to a spot first and you're stationary, and they send the Shockwave troop over, you're going to get that first shot going because it takes time for the unit to settle down before they fire. So it's just really trading units. Where the advantage of the Rhino comes in is if I need to hold the tile, I can send in a Rhino to a field of Shockwave troopers. It's going to take them a long time to take out that Rhino, so it's really just acts as a sponge while dealing damage to their infantry units. So there's the Rhino again. I don't know if it's just today, but I get this feeling that we're playing the same players over and over again. I'm just gonna give him the runaround, let him bump up that missile count. He's not really doing anything at this time. I'm gonna guess he's... Whoa! I did not see that coming. So we got level 7 there. I really probably should have built a missile squad instead, but foolishly I built a Predator tank. That's okay. Let's see what damage we can do to it.
Unit ready.
We're gonna fire a missile squad. We're gonna send our own Lieutenant Armstrong to block him off. Let's get that Predator tank over to block off his rifleman so we can hold this tile. I'm gonna reinforce that top tile over there. And looks like we got it. So now comes a little bit of fun.
Defense lost. Unit lost.
We're actually gonna hassle his harvester. We're just gonna build one Shockwave troop here in case he has a missile squad.
Building online.
I'm just gonna send a Talon over at the top just to hang out here. So the only reason I'm doing this, folks, is just to see what he has on the field. I'm actually just gonna let it sit there for now. Whoa!
Unit ready.
Never mind! I am not gonna let it sit there because that was a very foolish move. So I'm gonna block off any reinforcements that's gonna come. I'm gonna move my Predator tank out of the way to wipe out his Zone Trooper. Shockwave Troopers are fantastic against Zone Troopers. I'm gonna replenish that with another Predator tank because that's my only anti-vehicle. We're gonna try to form a little shield here. Let's get that tank in there.
Unit lost.
I'm not overly concerned about his Wolverine. We're gonna send another Predator tank. We're actually gonna send our Shockwave Troopers up to the top as a distraction so that we can get all 3 tiles. We have the advantage in the tiles now. We should be able to win this game. Oh no, he died, but we got that middle tile. So, folks, again, you will notice missile count, aggressively, keep the pressure on the opponent. He had stronger units, he just didn't utilize it properly, and we were able to get that win. All because people are just absolutely obsessed with their tech units. He saved up for a Zone Trooper. Very good against my Predator tank, but as you can see, the Shockwave Trooper just ripped them apart.
Battlefield control.
Zone Troopers, in fairness, are actually very tanky units. If, for whatever reason, he decided to send a Shockwave Trooper along with that Zone Trooper, I don't think I would have much of a chance. I'm just rushing right now with a missile squad to see what he has. I was really hoping to catch him off guard. It looks like this guy knows what he's doing, so we're just gonna pull it back. I'm not afraid of that rifleman really doing anything against my harvester. It does next to no damage to it, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. He keeps chasing my missile squad. Slightly irritating, but that's okay. Let's go start dealing some damage to him. We're actually gonna get a war factory going, because I have a feeling he's going to start taking out some much more powerful units, and there it is. He's building an air tower, so let's pull back the Shockwave Trooper, make him chase me. He's got Orca, so I'm actually going to build my missile squad here. We don't want him to die. We're going to use my Lieutenant Armstrong to reinforce. See if we can do a little bit more damage to his Orca.
Defense
I'm not sure if
lost.
his strategy
Unit
right
ready.
now is to purposely stall things out. As you can see right now, the count is stalled out, so I'm guessing he's got some kind of tech lab. I'm gonna send in my second, get that second tile going, keep some more pressure on him.
Unit lost.
I need my shockwave
Unit
troopers because he has a
lost.
lot of infantry units. He's just basically given up on this first missile here, which is fine by me.
Nuclear warhead
We're gonna roll our
launched.
Predator tank because whatever he's rolling out, it's either gonna be a Titan or it's gonna be a Wolverine, maybe a Zone Trooper.
Unit lost.
Flight check complete. Tank division. Taking them down.
Unit ready.
I'm on it. Cruisers are spinning.
So there's the power of the
Unit
Talon to
lost.
wipe out air units.
Unit
The
ready.
Talon's got a lot of speed.
This is gonna Predator getting grounded.
That's fine. I knew my Predator tank was gonna die.
Another hit.
I'm gonna
Unit
send my
ready.
shockwave down.
Down. Tank rolling.
I'm gonna send my Predator tank up. I'm gonna build a shockwave unit up top. I'm gonna see what he's got down here. He's got a Wolverine. That's pretty powerful. That's fine. I'm just gonna bait him into attacking my shockwave troop. I'm gonna send my Predator tank down. And right now, what I really want to do is form a defensive wall. So I'm gonna build my
Defense online.
Lieutenant Strongarm there. I'm gonna block off that tile to capture this
Nuclear
win.
weapon launched.
And there it is. Another rookie mistake. So folks, if there's anything for you to take out of this video, anything at all, it is get over the obsession with tech units. Don't worry about them for now. If you have them and that's your strategy, that's fine. But as you can see, I've shown you over and over and over again. I've got a 17-game winning streak right now,
Establishing
all
battlefield
because I am
control.
using a very basic aggressive deck. I'm outranked in every match, and all I've done is try to keep that missile count going. Win the missiles, and you win the game.
3,
Especially in the early game on.
1. New objective
So this is going to be the last
received.
match here before I
Building
sign off
online.
for the day. We're
Unit
going to build our
ready.
riflemen to scout. I actually really like this map because the middle can become so contested, and people who really know what they're doing can micro their way into matches. He's building a
Unit ready.
Pitbull, so I'm going to build a missile squad, just one. I don't want this to stall out.
To engage.
He's probably going to go after my harvester. Oh, whoops. What I really meant to do was that.
I'm on it. Protect the Tiberium.
Keep the missile count going. There's a shockwave, so let's go build one of our own.
Harvester 100. Missile closing in.
Unit lost.
Settle down. We're here. Missile squad reporting.
Not too concerned yet about losing my
Missile squad. I need backup, sir.
Defense online.
we don't want that missile to stall out. We want to win this match. We want that first missile. We're going to send our shockwave troop over there, and we're actually going to send our missile squad over. Let's get the tile first.
Unit lost.
Yep,
Missile
we got it.
launched.
So Lieutenant Armstrong's going to disappear there. Let's send the shockwave back. Shockwave over. We're going to build a Predator tank now and send it all the way down. Come on, go down. There you go.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
My shockwave troops actually outrank his, which is very pleasant.
Where's the action? Let's stick together, Shockwave. Let's go.
Unit ready.
So he's probably not paying much attention to that Predator tank right down there
Unit
right now,
lost.
Settle down.
which is fine and dandy.
Hey, I
Let's
got
give him the
stick
missile
together.
advantage because I don't want to stall this out.
Easy pickings.
Shockwave, kick. Let's go. Cranking it up. Dropping the bait.
He's got a lot of Talons right now. I'm actually going to let him think he has the advantage.
Music playing.
I'm going to send the Predator tank up. The reason I'm doing it is because the Talons are very, very weak against the Pitbull. So I'm going to let the missile count keep going up. I'm going to go ahead and let my shockwave troops die.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Lieutenant Armstrong is going to come out very, very soon.
Unit lost.
As soon as I get rid of him. We're gonna build a Lieutenant Armstrong right in the middle
Defense online.
to prevent him from coming from that second
Unit
tile.
ready.
I
Unit
don't have a
lost.
second tile yet. Oh no, I'm gonna lose this one. Oh, that was
Missile
close.
Cancelled.
Simple looking for action.
Defense lost.
Timer moving now.
Unit lost.
Tank division.
Unit
Let's send our
ready.
own tanks. Right now we have the advantage. We've got the count.
Nuclear missile launched.
Well, that was close.
Unit lost. Unit
A lot closer
lost.
than I expected. I did not pay attention there to the top. Like I said, I was gonna sign out after this
Mission
game.
accomplished.
But as you can see, I got that first missile, so the pressure was on him. Even if I lost that second missile, it would have been okay. I would have a chance to come back and build on my units. And I really appreciate watching this video. So again, if you're in the beginning, if you find yourself in the Bronze League, Silver League, Gold League, start off with these basic units. Alright? Stay cool.